Hello, everybody. Wish you a very good evening to all of you out there. I, Zubin Zaveri, welcome all of you to this live session where we shall be discussing about Nifty trends and other indices trends and what to expect going tomorrow. All right. So, without wasting further time, let me quickly share my screen and let's start off with the Nifty monthly chart. So what you can see on the Nifty monthly chart is that this Feb month has just started. All right. Since October, November, December, and January 2025, the 4 months has remained in red, and this is the fifth month that has just started. And the momentum indicator is still in a bearish mode. uh, yes, you can. In the month of January there was a slowdown in the bearish trend, yeah, where a doji is created, and the median line, that is a 20 SMA, which is currently at 22,481, can act like a good support level on the monthly basis for Nifty. Currently, Nifty has closed at 23,361, and you can say 900 points below is a good support level for Nifty. All right, momentum is bearish. Keep that in mind. Let's go to the weekly chart. On the weekly chart, the bearish momentum has slowed down, and anytime if Nifty gives this week, if Nifty performs and gives a green candle or breaks past the intermediate resistance level, the momentum indicator can change to the bullish mode. As of now, it is still in a bearish mode, so you know keep that in mind. But yes, one very important thing to note down is last week, the closing basis, this was a bullish engulfing pattern that was formed in Nifty weekly chart. Yeah, red candle, but it's not so strong, because as per the definition, this red candle should be a bigger candle. All right, and the green should be even bigger. All right, but still we can say that okay, there was some bullish pattern formed, but needs some confirmation, and that confirmation can come only if Nifty starts going and trading above this last week's highest point, which is somewhere which can coincide with this 40 EMA, which is at 23,669. All right, so some bullish pattern over here, candlestick pattern, momentum indicator not so much bearish, but yeah, a little bit in a bearish mode. uh, and again, the candles needs, the prices needs to get resistance at 23,669, which is the 40 EMA. Yeah, the blue line, this blue line over here, it's a 40 exponential moving average. All right, let's get down to the daily time frame chart. On the daily time frame chart, we had seen we are looking at the short term trend by connecting this trend line over here. I'll change the color of this trend line to something else. mm, let's take orange. Yeah, orange, darker one. All right, so this orange line was acting as a short term resistance, which on 31st January itself, it gave a breakout, but again took a very strong resistance from the 40 EMA. Yeah, even on the budget day, Nifty failed to break past this 40 EMA, and closed a little bit below it. And today, slight gap down, took support from the median line of this daily chart and closed almost where it opened up. One more thing which I had seen is, let me pull up another exponential moving average and change it to 200. All right, so you can see I'll change the color as well to uh, purple. All right, and darken it. So you can see that this purple line is the 200-day moving average. The blue line is 40-day moving average, and there is the upper Bollinger Band. So somewhere between 23,560 to 23,660. So this 100 point over here, yes, my friends, this is acting like a very, very, very strong resistance level for Nifty, this area over here. Okay. Um, and on a larger time frame, also, if we connect this trend line, the highest high, and with this over here, this again will coincide with the averages out here. So my friends, you can see that over here 23,660 and a little bit more 23,700 is a very strong area of resistance. And if Nifty manages to break past this, then yep, probably we would see that a larger trend is also on a positive side. All right, but let me tell you, the momentum is in a bullish mode on the daily time frame chart, and the support for Nifty is at the median line, which is at 23,250 levels. All clear, my friends? Yep. Okay. Now let me go to a intraday time frame chart on a 75-minute time frame chart. Let's see. So I've got many queries. That some of you are not able to look at this intraday time frame chart. So for that, what you can do is, my friends, once you type in Nifty over here, all right, um, your Nifty overview, you can click on charts on Nifty, and by default, a Rohit setup will open up. And in this Rohit setup, you will be able to look only at daily, weekly, monthly, and hourly chart. All right, the other time frame will be disabled. So if you want to use the other time frame chart, what you can do is from here. All right, let me zoom in a little bit. If you guys can see now, yeah. So instead of Rohit setup, you select interactive chart, and in this interactive time chart, you will be able to look at all these time frame charts. You can mark favorites so that you don't have to click on this particular triangle button. You can shortcuts will be saved over here immediately. All right. So this is the 75-minute time frame chart. Too many, that's a lot of clutter, I would say. Okay, so this gap down, today's gap down will act like a immediate resistance, and the median line, which is at 23,384, 23,400, would act like a immediate resistance, breaking above which Nifty can go up to 23,600, tomorrow. And the support is from the 40 EMA, the blue color line. Today also, Nifty managed to trade throughout the day. Nifty managed to stay above, somewhere near the 40 EMA and close nicely above it. All right. The momentum is in a bearish mode, but one cycle, it had given a bullish crossover on 20th of January, somewhere at 23,000 levels. And this one cycle is now over, where the RMI from the bullish mode has gone up, and it has gone below zero level. All right. So on the 75-minute time frame chart, we'll have to wait for the RMI to turn bullish again. And if along with that, if Nifty manages to cross above these averages, then 24,000, 24,200 would be the next level of resistance. All right. Immediate support, as I said, 23,291 from the 40 EMA, and from the lower Bollinger Band, 23,140. All right. So that would be the levels for support. Okay. All right. Now let me go back. Okay. All right, there's one more thing that I would like to say is, if you have any questions, feel free to type it in the comment section. And if you are not using this particular platform, that is Strike, all right, you can, sign up now. The link to sign up now will be available in the comment section down there. And if you are signing up in this live session itself, you will get an additional discount. For 6 months, only rupees 3000 rupees, and for 12 months 5000 rupees. All right, so you can hurry up and start using Strike and start analyzing with us. Every day, we'll be conducting these sessions, live sessions, and also other webinars where we'll teach you the various uses of, how to use Strikes, for stock selection and all those things. All right, so let's get back to the chart now. That was Nifty for you. Let's look at sentiment indicators. All right. Okay, on the sentiment indicators, we can see that FII net index futures position, they are still short in the market, but they have started cutting their shorts since 22nd of January. All right. And because of their short covering, you can see that, market has bounced back and has started, had has crossed above its previous high. All right. Now what can happen is, let's look at the momentum swing indicators as well. So the FI index futures position was in the extreme level. It was completely oversold. And you can see that, once that has gone in an oversold levels, all right, every time it has gone in the oversold levels, we have seen some, nice meaningful recovery in the market. All right, look at this. All right, look at this. Over here it was oversold and, got a good recovery. So, similar recovery can be expected in the market. All right. And if we go to the momentum swing indicator, our daily swing indicator. Now, those of you who don't know what is this daily swing indicator, what are these sentiment indicators, tomorrow we will have one webinar specially dedicated to, sentiment and diffusion indicators. I will, teach you. I'll show you how you can use these indicators for, identifying the trends in the market, short term, long term, medium term. All right. So as of now, you can see that, let me just convert it into a candlestick chart. So we saw that, when the trend was negative, when the trend was negative before it broke this trend line, the oversold territory over here, yeah, it worked beautifully. Whenever this indicator went into an oversold territory, we saw some nice red color candles in one, and in this case over here. All right. But now what has happened is, the trend has changed. Is probably it has not changed, I can say that it is changing. So maybe if it is changing to an uptrend, this oversold territory, it worked a little bit, but not much. We did not get a big red color candle over here. We just got a gap down opening and a little green candle out here. All right. So now what can we understand is that if Nifty, uh, now Nifty has to stay above this particular level. If we look at the line chart, all right, there was a series of lower highs and lower lows. Now since this high is taken out, all right, there is a higher high. So now Nifty, if it wants to change the trend, it can make a low from, it can take a support from this trend line. And then if Nifty, whenever, maybe tomorrow or day after or wherever, if Nifty breaks above this particular high, that is at 23,515. So if something like this happens, all right, then we will say that okay, this downtrend has changed to an uptrend. And when the trend is in uptrend, you can use this daily swing and average swing indicator as buying levels whenever these indicators come into the oversold territory. And when the trend is up, okay, for very short term we will be able to buy. So as of now, what should we do? As of now, we should wait for this high to be broken, and if this high is broken, we will confirm that okay, the trend has now changed where it is making higher highs and higher lows. I hope you guys have understood this. If you have understood, please write it in a comment section, yes or something. Please give confirmation so that I can move further. Yep. Okay. So now let's get into the diffusion indicators. In diffusion indicators, we have seen basically just let's have a look at percentage stocks above 100 SMA. So this particular indicator over here for Nifty 50, okay, was in an oversold level. It gave a short term bounce back, and once again it came into an oversold level. And you can see a little bit of let me zoom this. All right. Yeah, can we see that Nifty has made a lower low, but this particular indicator from here, has made a higher low. Yeah. So this is kind of a bullish divergence, and so that's a positive sign for Nifty. All right. And let's have a look at 200 also percentage of stocks about 200 SMA. So percentage of stocks about 200 SMA. Nifty, for Nifty 50, it is still not gone in the extreme. It's still somewhere at around 34%, so telling nothing much. Let's look at Nifty 500. So Nifty 500 has also, from the oversold territory, has bounced back a little bit. All right. So this is also saying that okay, the overall market is somewhere near the bottom. Okay. What about mid cap 100? For the mid cap 100, yes, it's somewhere near the extreme level oversold. All right. And for the small cap, it had went into oversold earlier, and maybe it's bouncing back. Yeah. So it has bounced back from the oversold territory. So yes, all these indicators are pointing that we are somewhere near the bottom. Yeah, we are somewhere near the bottom. Okay. So let's look at Bank Nifty as well now. So Bank Nifty chart over here, we look at the 75-minute time frame chart first. Is well above its 40 EMA. Okay. The momentum is in a bearish mode. The cycle again, like the cycle is complete. Uh, this particular gap area over here will act like a very strong support area for Bank Nifty. That is somewhere around 48,000, 48,000 to 48,900. That is 49,000. Yeah. So this 1,000 point area over here is a strong support level for Bank Nifty. And 200 period moving average, which is somewhere around 50,000, is a very strong resistance. Yeah, you can see that, last time also Bank Nifty failed to go above it. Yeah, so this was where it gave a breakdown with a gap, and took resistance and resistance once again. All right. So that was on a 75-minute time frame chart. Let's look at the daily time frame chart. On the daily time frame chart, once again, just like Nifty, the 40 EMA, upper Bollinger Band, and the 200-day moving average, all three coinciding somewhere at around 50,100, 50,200 levels, which is a very strong area of resistance for Bank Nifty. All right. And the momentum indicator right now is in a bullish mode. Support is from this particular gap area. Let's see if the weekly chart has changed. So they, just like Nifty, once again, Bank Nifty has also created a bullish engulfing pattern, but the momentum is still in a bearish mode, and a very strong resistance from 50,300, which is coming from the 40 EMA. All right. And on the monthly chart as well, it is in a bearish mode. Momentum is in a bearish mode, but supports from the median line. All right. So we'll have to watch out for the supports and support levels for Nifty and Bank Nifty. All right. And also let's look at the relative rotation graphs on the weekly basis. The sectorial, what we can see is that oil and gas was already in the improving quadrant. All right, auto and FMCG, all three are in the improving quadrant, and the consumer is also in the improving quadrant. All right. So we'll have to check whether it is crossing into the leading or not. If it is crossing into the leading, that would be good for these counters. All right, they would outperform Nifty. Right now there is some momentum seen in these counters, but they are still underperformers. All right. Highly underperformer and zero momentum that you can see is in media, metal, commodities, PSE. Yeah, PSE stocks were looking positive, but all of a sudden it just gave away after the budget session. All right. And the other sectors which are in declining momentum are the banking sector, realty, banking once again, Fin Nifty, and consumer durables. Pharma and healthcare indices are flat momentum, you can see, but they are headed towards the lagging. So if the momentum comes up in pharma and healthcare, then it can turn and cross into the leading quadrant. Then yes, that would be a very good sign for these indices and even for IT. Right. So this was weekly, especially for the investors, which is pointing out that there is still some time. We can wait for some more confirmation for any of the sectors to come into the leading. So right now you can see that none of the sectors are coming in the leading quadrant. Yeah, but very close is the consumer sector. All right, and maybe FMCG and auto. We'll see. But let's look at the daily time frame chart. What we can expect tomorrow. So tomorrow, yes, you can see that FMCG is at the borderline. So if there is momentum in FMCG tomorrow, positive momentum, right? This could be the sector to watch out for tomorrow. The IT sector and the auto sector from the lagging, they can get into the improving sector, improving quadrant. All right. What is going down is commodities, metal. All right. These are the ones, which are giving pain. Oil and gas, especially, right? And the consumer durables. So we'll have to wait and see whether it is coming into the improving or not. All right. So for tomorrow, sectors to watch out for will be FMCG. And yes, you can see over here, private bank. Yeah, can you all see, or should I just zoom in a little bit? Yeah. Yes, now I think you will be able to see it clearly. So the financial services and the private bank, they are ready to enter into the leading quadrant. So these are the counters, and Bank Nifty a little bit behind them. All right, and FMCG is also entering into the leading quadrant. So for tomorrow, watch out for FMCG, private bank, financial services, and Bank Nifty, and maybe even India consumption. PSU banks has again, headed down towards the lagging one. All right. So, my friends, any other questions? Any other questions? Feel free to ask me. Yeah. Stock specific, nothing much, Mridulji. All right. So, in these live sessions, we will focus only on the indices and the sector specific thing. All right. And yes, once again, if you are enjoying this particular session over here, this particular strike platform, web.strike.money, the link is in the comment section. Kindly click on the link and sign up now immediately while this live session is on, to get some additional discounts. You will get around for 6 months subscription it is just rupees 3000, and for a year subscription it's around 5000 bucks. Our team guys will get in touch with you as soon as you activate your discounts when you click on the link. All right, the link is in the description. Well, chemical sector view. So because of the tariff laid by the Donald Trump, with Canada and other countries, the chemical sector seems to have got some upper hand, something bullish for Indian chemical sector. So some of them are performing. So you can, let's have a look at it. Is there any screener based on valuation, Vijay Kumar ji? We don't have the screener right now, but we will surely come up with a screener on valuation, where we will combine our proprietary indicator, RMI, and valuations together. And screener will come out soon. Our main objective right now, our priority is to get the entire site into 1 minute delayed data. Right now, only for the futures module you have 1 minute delayed data, which was earlier 5 minutes. And on the other modules like options and the cash market, all those, the data that is given is 5 minute delayed. So the team is working on optimizing it and converting the entire system into 1 minute delayed data, with and it will take a month's time from now. And after that, once the system is stabilized, we will introduce new scanners and other features on our portal. Okay. So as of now, if you would like to have a look at the valuation, so what you can do is you can just enter the name of a stock over here. Let's say BHEL, and you can go to the charts section, and in the chart section, you can go to the valuation setup. And in the valuation setup, you can look at the 1 year, 5 year, and you can click on maximum. You can look at the PE ratio here. So it's a default valuation setup over here, which you will be able to look at it. All right. And another thing that you can do is you can go to the scanners section, and in the scanners section, you can select maybe a basket of stocks. Let's say, yeah, if Indian consumption is looking positive, right, you can look at the Indian consumption basket over here, and you can select, let's say, new buys or something like that. And you can look at the valuation of these counters, and then do your further research on it. So this way, you can right now, select stocks for your trading or investment purpose. Okay. So that's my time, my friends. I hope you enjoyed this particular session. Once again, the last call. Sign up for looking at the link right now to get additional discounts. And see you tomorrow in the webinar, where we will focus on the sentiment and diffusion indicators, how to read them, and how are we supposed to use them for our trading or investment purpose. All right, which and that will help you to give you a view about the markets. All right. So have a great evening. See you.